Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. That want to see apostles, and elders get mills done it all well, and Shalom to all the brothers doing the work in sincerity and truth. Got this article on the Washington Examiner, basically going into the Chariots, man. The ships, and it's funny because the speed with which it's gone from, like, you talk about this, you're you're doing drugs, you're mentally unhinged, to now this shit being official and certified is fucking hilarious. It's complete whiplash because the shit switched up so swiftly. But what does it say here? It says Pentagon UFO leader who penned alien mothership paper to testify before Senate. This is as fucking official as that shit gets. Man said man them in the Pentagon, going before Senate to talk about the alien mothership. Like, what, but it shows how, it says in Daniel 12 that, people shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Knowledge has been increased. These things are all coming out to where now it's being spoken about, where it's not even a matter of, is it possible? It's just like, damn, all that shit's was getting down. So this is what Pentagon UFO leader who penned alien mothership paper to testify before Senate. The leader of the Pentagon's UFO Identification Office, who recently speculated about the potential for an alien mothership in the solar system and extraterrestrial technological probes visiting Earth, will testify in a rare congressional hearing. Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, the director of the recently formed All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, will appear as a sole witness in front of the Senate Armed Services Committee on Wednesday. He's slated to discuss the mission, activities, oversight, and budget of the office created by the Pentagon in 2022, whose goal is identifying and attributing unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, more commonly known as UFOs. So yeah, even that new name that they put on the Chariots, the UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, because why? They're basically showing the scale of what they're dealing with. Because that's the thing, is people in the world, these things these things are a new mystery. These things are things that are not really thought about or looked into deeply, because they've been on, there's been that war between it, where Esau said, oh, it's just a conspiracy theory, it's just crazy, it's crackadoodle, wacky lunatics talking about it, to now where it's become something that is a real consideration. So people have, previously just been able to think, oh, it's that crazy lot. But now they're like, oh, damn, wait, what does that mean? Well, there's people that could just be zooming in and out. Man, they're just moving through the heavens, zooming in and out. And then they have to be like, yo, what the fuck does that mean for me? Am I going to be getting smashed up? Am I going to be getting annihilated? Like, what can happen? They come, but these are the things people don't even want to meditate on. But that's the reality. This has basically been showcased. Because this is what Kirkpatrick's high-profile testimony comes as Congress has pushed the U.S. intelligence community and the Pentagon in recent years to be more forthcoming about what they know about UFOs detected in the skies over the U.S. It also comes just a month after a draft paper co-authored through Harvard University was published with the abstract titled "Physical Constraints on Unidentified Aerial Phenomena," and with it exploring the extraterrestrial possibility. The Pentagon official wrote in March. So that's a fucking official paper, being pushed out through Harvard by fucking top geese in the Pentagon. So that shit's more certified as far as when it goes within Esau's channels. When you're dealing with, the carnal approach for those in Esau's realm, that shit's looking like, what the hell's going on? How's this even getting pushed through? It means there's validity to what's being discussed. It says what the Pentagon official wrote in March that an artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth, and that these small probes, or dandelion seeds, could be separated from the mothership by either the gravitational force of the sun or by maneuvering capability. And yeah, if you've witnessed the Chariots, with your own eyes, in the Camp Brothers, I've seen Chariots multiple times. And hey, when they're about, the way they maneuver is completely, it goes against, it's a complete opposite manner of how Esau, how his technologies, his means of flight that he's been given operates. Where he has thrusters, acceleration wings, he has the bank. You can't just turn on a dime. He has to maneuver, by a certain set of rules. But then when it comes to the Chariots, they can just move any which way, any direction, switch it up, chop, change, flip. It's they're not restrained by what Esau's restrained by. Which is why, what did it say? The physical constraints. And, they can obviously phase into the fourth dimension and back into here. Because you'll see them come in and then just, they'll just be gone, man. Seen hella of them. But said what? You're going to have those that break off the dandelion seeds, are saying, separating off and then rejoining back. And these are the things, this is what Esau's getting into now. He's just putting it out there that these are the things that are going down, when you're heading into looking up into space. These are the things that, they're saying, like, there's risks. There's, these things being done. Could be getting watched, could be getting probes coming down. And really it will be what? Chariots. This is what could be separated from the mothership by either the gravitational force of the sun or by maneuvering capability. And we know it's maneuvering capability, because that's how Yahweh Hashem show. How'd it go down? They can maneuver. This is what Kirkpatrick wrote, that these tiny probes would reach the Earth or other solar system planets for exploration as a parent craft passes by within a fraction of the Earth-Sun separation. Once an Earth-like planet is targeted, an interstellar device can plunge into its atmosphere. In principle, a multitude of tiny devices that can be released from the mothership. So yeah, they can be checking in on Earth, and that's the thing that's evident, is there's no means by which Esau's gonna stop that, or he wish he had the capability to, because when we're dealing with his desires, well, it says what Michael and his angels, and and Satan and his angels, Esau really the Esau's power structure, those main countries, and you know, even others are gonna be corralled into it, into coming against Yahushua and Michael and the Chariots and getting trounced. You know, getting put completely shown the door. But I read this because it kind of sums up what you know Esau's struggling to comprehend. Zechariah 5:1, it says, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side to it, according to it. And every one that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side, according to it." So yeah, that's the role it's serving. It's that curse. Because why? He that stealeth, he that sweareth, these are the things that Esau's, his hands are drowning in accountability for these acts. But these guys are, trying to contend with what they have to do with. And really it's the, what's the word? Punishing for your own crimes. Because you follow through on actions. But the, what do you call it? It's when the revengeance coming through, then war go on. But yeah, it's now being pushed out on the most normal level ever, talking about the chariots. Because why? They're coming and essentially they're going to be putting Esau, Edom on blast. That's why he's trying to get ahead of it, man. But yeah, leave it there. Shalom. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shab. Shalom.